Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another day of Frizzmas. We are on day 15, moving right along. I can't believe it. Today I'm going to be talking about the things I purchased from the Yay Gifting Sephora sale event. If you want to see that and get ready with me, keep watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? Happy Friday or happy whatever day it is that you're watching this video. I am glad that it's Friday, but I try to enjoy every single day of the week. So not too long ago, Sephora had a one-time 20% off use, and it was great because even if you want rouge, everyone could get 20% off. And this 20% off was occurring during the time that I was in Vegas, and I had the opportunity to go to the fashion show mall over there, and they have a nice Sephora. So I went in and just got all the things. So let me show you what I got. Well, we'll start with some of the things that I'm not going to be showing on camera, and then we'll get ready using the things that I purchased. There will also be some things that I used in this video that I didn't get from the sale, but everything's going to be available at Sephora. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, let me start with the skincare because I'm not going to be doing any of that. I did repurchase my Beaute Juneberry and Collagen Hydrating Cream Cleanser. This is a cold cleanser. I love it. It's got some exfoliating little beads in there, and you can use it as a cleanser or you can use it as a mask if you leave it on for 5 minutes or more. I love this. I use this alongside of my Kiehl's Calendula cleanser. So those are the two things that I usually use, or I might use a Green Clean Pharmacy makeup remover first and then do the cleansers. So I do double cleanse, and I ran out of this months back and I missed it. So I purchased that. I also repurchased the Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream from Glow Recipe. And I know I could have just purchased the refill, but what happened was there was this little set here with the gloss bomb, which I really wanted to try. I haven't tried it yet. It's the Hyaluronic Plum Plump Gloss Bomb, and this was $40. So with the 20% off, it just made sense to do that, then get the refill. But I will find another use for my other container because they're really, really nice containers. As far as skincare, that is all I purchased. Now, I am wearing a primer already, and I did do my brows. My brows, I use this Maybelline pencil, but for my primer, I have been using, this is my second tube, and I bought this at VIB. This is the new YSL Glow and Balm. It is a primer as well as a moisturizer, and sometimes I forget to put moisturizer on for some reason. I also have on a First Aid Beauty eye cream with, I want to say niacinamide. It's First Aid Beauty. And now I think we can get into the good stuff. Up until recently, I have been using a combination of my Lisa Eldridge foundation, but I emptied that, and I'm working on the Hourglass, and I have shade 11, but I realized that shade 11 was a little off, and it might be the undertone because I'm still figuring that out, y'all. But I figured out that 10.5 was also a good shade, so I purchased this during the gifting sale, and now I mixed the two. I am not going to use that today because for some strange reason I decided I needed to try Denona.
Can I still marshmallows?
Can you do what?
Can I still marshmallows?
No. Marshmallows?
Yeah.
You may not. Oh my God. You may not. I don't understand. Like, I'm sorry that you didn't eat because you have breakfast on your table. Like, is waiting there for you. You didn't eat, that's on you. I decided I need to try the Denona Yummy Skin Serum Foundation. I heard nice things about the skin tint, about the other product, which was the balm powder. And I did purchase that, but I returned it without even opening it because I started looking at reviews and it looked like it was going to be drying. And I was like, I'm just not sure about this, and I really don't have extra money. Shouldn't have been buying anything. But I have the shade 13N. And so far, I've been wearing this for about a week now. I really like this a lot. I love how it feels. It's dewy. It is so nice. I think the match is really good. So let me just show you. Like, I think that is such a good match, and I've been happy with it. You don't need a whole lot. It feels, I don't know, it has a weird feel. I guess it does kind of feel like a skincare product to me. I was gonna say it feels warm, but that might be exaggeration and dramatics. If you have oily skin, I'm not sure how you're gonna feel about this, but look at all of that. I need all of that. All of that dew, all of that radiance. I love it. Maybe in the summertime, I'll look into the tint, but I'm loving this. So once I tried this, I have not picked up the Hourglass, but I love my Hourglass too. That ambient, I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm just having me a nice time. And it's 6:57. So I kind of like to let this settle in because it is so dewy and radiant, and I do want it to absorb. So we'll take a break on that. I also wanted to try the Natasha Denona High Glam Color Corrector and Concealer, and I was so glad that I spent a lot of time at the end cap where the concealer was, because the concealers were grouped by undertone. So I thought I had found a good color, but then I went over to the rosy undertone, and I love rosy. And when I look at my face without any makeup, I do have some rosiness in my cheeks. And Dr. Ash was like, you do have redness. And I'm like, well, maybe I'm like a neutral rosy undertone, but this was so perfect. I love the pinky undertone. You know, I love pink powder. Also, her concealers do run a bit light, and so did her color corrector, because initially I thought I would be able to take medium, but this is actually C4, and I believe this is tan. And I consider myself to be a medium skin tone, not a tan skin tone. But I've been using this. Oh, I was watching my friend Zana. She sent me this reel from Natasha Denona where she talked about how her concealer is self-setting. I don't know if I'm gonna try it in this video, but she was talking about even if you have creasing with the Hygiene concealer, she talked about applying it and letting it sit for a few minutes after you know, apply it in, and then just take your fingers and tap, and that will self-set it. So I had no idea that it was a self-setting concealer. So that was a little piece of information that I was happy to hear. But just look how it corrects it. It has that orange undertone, and I don't think I have like really dark under eyes, but I can imagine that if you do, that this tone will help to correct that. And honestly, I could just use this. Like, I don't really need to even put the concealer on. I just love how it feels, and I hate to say it, and I have to try to do a comparison because I have a hard time explaining with complexion products why I like one more than the other. But I think this is beating out Dior, and I actually really love the doe foot on this. It's very flexible and it's pointy, so you can get it up here in the corner of your eye if you need to. If you need to, you might not, but I like to get up in the corner right there. Oh, and I'm put a little here because I have a little blemish from a friend that I had right there. So we're working on getting her gone. I don't know if you can see that this has a rosy undertone, but it does, and I love it. I love it. Now you can see that Denessa is still looking real juicy. So I know that's a bit of a concern. It's definitely a different formula than my Hourglass. What'd you say, babe?
You have a nurse at your school?
Yeah, I have a nurse at my school. Yeah.
Who is it?
Her name is Jamie. There's 2 nurses. Well, they are my friends. No, not that Jamie. That's my other friend, Jamie. She doesn't work at my school, although that would be awesome if she did. So I'm not doing the whole self-setting thing today because I just need to go with what I know because of time. But I can do that so we can figure that out. but not today. Not right now, NRN. All right, so I'm gonna go, oh, this is not at Sephora though. My Midnight Pink Powder, that's Amazon. I try to have all Sephora stuff, but no, I can't be playing no games with the setting powder. Nope. Y'all see my tree? I finally got it up. And we're gonna decorate on Saturday, so tomorrow. So I did put it in this little container because the original component is kind of a mess. I'm just gonna put it here. I love the pink powder. I'm really like obsessed with it. I haven't been using anything else since I found this one. Still want to try the one size. I just have no need right now because the pink powder from Ben Nye on Amazon, it comes in a thing that's like this big and it's 19 bucks, I think. It's so cheap. It's finely milled. Like, I don't need to have a whole bunch of powders to be trying out, to be honest with you. And I will come back with my Hourglass, but that's what I like to put on my under eye. And I just use a little bit at a time because if you put too much, it's not gonna look good. So next we're gonna go into bronzer, and my bronzer is gonna be my Gucci bronzer. So let me get a brush. My Gucci bronzer is a holy grail. My pan keeps getting bigger. This is shade 3. It's so good. I mean, I got this probably VIB 2020. And it is going strong. It's the perfect shade. And this is my Niji Pro from Sonia G.
It was your last rehearsal.
I thought you said yesterday was your last rehearsal.
The day before, yesterday before today.
Yeah. Jesus is the reason.
Give a sneak peek, yes.
I'm sorry. August does not want me to give y'all a sneak peek of his concert. See that right there? It's not my show. I was trying to be enthusiastic for you. All right, let's move on to blush because now because we gotta do a little eye look too. I bought this from Givenchy. This is the Prisme Libre blush. I know I said that all kinds of wrong. I think it's Libre. This is number 4. It's Organza Cien. So it's kind of like terracotta and like red. It's in the dryer. Your fleece is in the dryer. So that's it there. I'm just gonna take a little bit. I'm just gonna take this powder brush from BK Beauty and kind of go in. I have a lot on here, so I'm tapping it off. I like to just go easy on the blush, especially loose powder blush. But I love this color. I feel like a color like this pretty much goes with everything. So hopefully you're starting to see it. Yeah. I love blush, y'all. I'm like blush heavy sometimes. All right, so there's the blush. Yes. Ooh, yes. Okay, this is kind of heavy, but that's okay. I'm now gonna take my Hourglass powder in Mood Light with my Refer 22 brush, and I'm just gonna go under here because the yummy skin is still being yummy. It's so juicy. Just want to make sure I'm not. It wasn't. Oh, that's by. Oh my God! Why don't you show them that move? Just to make sure I'm not getting makeup on everything.
I'll show you the move. What's happening?
You gotta hurry up because it's 7:06.
No, it's like this.
All right, well, that's a lot. I did get 3 lip products. I'm going out of order just because I want to put the lip on first. I have Sahara from Hourglass. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. I have, because I love my Larch from Hourglass. That's like, ooh, that's one of my favorite lipsticks. I also have Shore. You see that? Shore. Sorry, I'm not showing it up close. And then I did have this one in another video. My Black Pink from Givenchy. Yes, I love this right here. Kind of giving me, this reminds me of the shade Maybe. Remember Isamaya had that lip gloss? She had like this black kind of shade and I really liked it. But I think I'm gonna go with Shore today. I'm not even gonna line. I just don't have time. I swear he didn't.
This is the one I wanted to do. Oh, okay.
Okay, August. I do have my NARS eyeshadow primer on, and let's get into this eye look. Now, I wanted to tell you that my friend Natalia did buy me the House Labs by Lady Gaga palette, but I'm just gonna use something that I know because time's sake. But I am going to come back with this palette because I cannot wait to use it. It was like commemorating our time in Vegas together, which was so sweet. And I'm going to set with my Cali Ray Surf Proof setting spray. Okay.
How more days until Christmas, guys?
It is.
If it was 20, it would be 5 more days until.
Now, I said when I did this video, not this video, but the palette I'm about to talk about, I wanted to come back and use it again. And that is my I Need a Nude palette from Natasha. Because, you know, I fell in love with Xenon. And I'm like, maybe I can fall in love with I Need a Nude. Maybe not. I don't know. But we're going to just put something together super fast because we gotta go. But, you know, I just need a little something. So I'm gonna go into the shade Vague here. No, I did not. Did you take your inhaler? Because he's rushing me to go. But then when I, you know, go over the checklist about did you take your inhaler? Did you take your nose spray? All that stuff. Then it's like, oh, I forgot. You were asking me to do too many things. No, I wasn't. And I can see this palette being like a quick go-to palette. But I'm still not convinced that it's all that. At least not yet. You want to go into the dryer and see if your fleece is dry and get your shoes on. Your shoes aren't even on. How can we leave with no shoes?
Mama, you telling me where's your shoes?
Don't worry about my shoes. Y'all be worried about the wrong things. I'm gonna just go into the lid a little bit because this is just really nice. Gives you a little blush vibe on the eye. I could do this as a one and done, truth be told. But no, silhouette. Have a holiday party with my sister tonight, which I'm really excited. I love getting a chance to hang out with her because we just don't hang out on our own too much. We usually have the boys, so it's nice to do things like that together. So I'm very excited about that. Let's go into Wit, kind of bring it into the blush. I need you to do that part.
I'm trying to be warm.
All right, and we're gonna use some Glimmer Grass because I just feel like it needs it. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Cool, Mom. Cool.
Okay. Just doing something nice and easy today. I just don't feel like these shimmers are. I don't know. I don't know what to say about these shimmers. All right, let's do Mia right here.
What's Mia?
It's a shimmer.
This because my finger.
I'll zip it in just a second. But what you can do while you're waiting for me, I'm not putting my makeup before you, but you're asking me in the middle of something, and I told you about that. So what I'm saying to you is there's a lot of other things that you can do, like brush your hair. Oh, you got it. Oh, that is pretty. That is pretty. This will look nice as a little spotlight too. Going into Tender, I was gonna go back into Silhouette, but no, it was too dark. Because it really doesn't matter what shades you put on with this palette, I think. All right, and now I just need a little shader brush to go into something for the under eye. Because what time is it? 7:13. We're good. Going back into Vague. I don't even think I'm doing liner today, y'all. I'm just taking it easy. It's Friday. I'm just getting me a little inner corner highlight real fast. Wait. I'm going to do Fair for the inner corner highlight. Real chill today. So that's our look. Easy on a Friday. And then I'm going to take my Pat McGrath, the Dark Star. Do they have Dark Star at Sephora? I don't know about that. So most things are at Sephora, and I will put links to them. Actually, I wouldn't buy Pat McGrath from Sephora, truth be told. I'd get it from her website. Like, she's currently having 30% off. But I will tell you, like, out of everything I bought, I love everything. And I really like the Givenchy blush. I like that a lot. I like this Hourglass lipstick is so good. I don't know if it was like a big thing when they came out. I mean, I did see a few reviews, but they're really nice. Larch is that shade though. Larch is so good. But sure, this is nice. I could put this on with anything. It's like a really nice nude, and the formula is really hydrating. The Denona, yeah, it's good. And I do feel like a lot of times my makeup does kind of fade off. But as I've said, as long as I get a graceful fade, I'm good. So I don't have any issues with that. I don't have any issues with anything. The Natasha Denona concealer is so good. So good. If you have not tried that and you're looking for a concealer, It's great, and you don't need to have the color corrector, but the color corrector is good too. I feel like that could have almost been the concealer. Really good. So, and I've used the Natasha Denona concealer like all over my face and not worn any foundation at all. It's been perfect. I love the shade I chose. So that's today's look, y'all. Let me know what you think. It's basic in the best way. I'm actually feeling the Natasha palette today. I think coming back and looking at that palette was important because it was such a craze and people were so like up in arms about like how great it was that it didn't meet that hype for me. Like palette of the year, Xenon would get palette of the year over I Need a Nude. But coming back to it and using it after all that died down, like, yeah, it's a nice palette. Like, it's cool. Does it have the best shimmers, like the shimmiest shimmers? No. But everyday work look, running errands, just doing stuff around the house. Like, look at this palette. Look at this look. It looks great. The blush is good. Everything has been great. And I cannot leave without telling you the last thing I bought. Hold on. It is the KLE Eden Sparkling Lychee number 39, and I heard that she's got something else coming, so I really like this. This is why I went to Sephora in the first place, to get this. I didn't go to get the other things. This is taking me to summer. It's fruity. It's got that lychee note. It's the same lychee note that I noticed in the Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl perfume. This is nice. It's long lasting, and you know what? I think this would go great with a baby. So why not? Why not put on some Yum Pistachio Gelato? Why not smell like a sweet treat? You can smell my hair. Why not? So good combined. Okay, well that, my friends, is going to be it for this video. I'm off to work. Let me know what you think about the items that I purchased. Do you have any of them? Did you buy anything with your one-time 20% off? You know they're having a fragrance one right now. I'm waiting for the Tom Ford to come though, because that vanilla one, that's gonna be something. I have a feeling it is. But anyway, let me know how you're doing, and I can't wait for us to chit chat. Dag, I don't know if we're gonna chit chat because I'm gonna be at the party, but let me know in the comments and then we'll chit chat tomorrow. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another day of FRIZZMAS. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you're being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.